What's good, everybody? Today we are working on a 2020 Denali, as you guys can see, and these vehicles do come with the Magnaride. So on this vehicle we are replacing the complete strut assembly, which I always recommend to replace the complete strut. Replace just the shock. It is going to be a little bit different since you have this sensor right here, and you're going to be transferring this sensor to the new shock, as well as the spring and the top mount. That's if the new shock doesn't come with the sensor. First thing, go ahead and jack up the vehicle, put it in jack stands, because we are going to be needing the jack, and I will be showing you guys for what. Okay, for the tools, we are going to need a 18 millimeters, a 15 millimeters, and a wrench as well, which you can use one of these, and I always kind of intend to use these, but I'll show you guys two different ways that you can do it. And another thing that you are gonna need is one of these as well, and this one is gonna be a number 6, as you guys can see right there, and it's just a Allen key, and these are gonna be 18 millimeters. So one of the things that you guys want to do is go ahead and get a screwdriver and just pry this thing up, but just be careful not to damage all the plastics right there on top, because you do have a harness attached to one of the bolts on the back. And the first thing you guys want to do is go ahead and remove this connection right here. So go ahead and just pull this white tab towards you guys, just like that, and you're gonna hear it kind of snap. The next thing, go ahead and squeeze this. It is gonna be a little tough, but go ahead and squeeze that and then pull it towards you. What I'm gonna do, because I was having trouble on the other side, squeeze this and just get a little screwdriver right here. That way I can pry it this way, because sometimes it does have a lot of sand or dirt inside the connection, and it is a little tough to remove it. After removing that connection, go ahead and remove these. The way to remove these, just go ahead and pull them towards the strut. Same thing with this one. Once you do that, you are gonna have this bolt, which is a 10 millimeters. Go ahead and remove this bolt right here. We are gonna unbolt the bottom bolt for link. You can leave this one on, and the bottom one is going to be a 18 millimeters, so go ahead and remove that one as well. Once you pry this plastic piece and put it to the side, it is going to have 3 nuts right here, which the back one is right under the plastic, as you guys can see right there. So these are 18 millimeters. The next thing, go ahead and remove these bolts right here, and these are 15 millimeter bolts, which I already went ahead and removed them. So once you remove the bolt from the top and on the bottom, the strut is going to be loose. So the next step is go ahead and loosen this nut up, and this one is going to be an 18 millimeter as well. So go ahead and loosen it up all the way to the bottom of the threads. Don't remove it, because most of the times the control arm is going to be stuck to the ball joint. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to get it unstuck. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's not all the way down since the ball joint is spinning. So this is where this tool comes in handy, and the one that I was telling you guys that looks like an Allen key. So same thing, whenever you are putting it back on, you're gonna do the same thing, because most of the times it is gonna spin. So go ahead and put this one right here, and then you can use the wrench as well to remove it all the way. Okay, so I was lucky enough for the ball joint not to be stuck to the knuckle, but I'm still gonna leave it right here flush, because I am gonna put the jack right here on the lower control arm, and I'm just gonna raise up the jack enough for it to sit on the jack where it's at right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove this nut out the way. In case the ball joint is stuck to the knuckle for you guys, go ahead and just smack the knuckle itself right here a couple of times, but usually one good smack, it will get it unstuck just like this, and then you can remove this nut completely. But make sure you guys put the jack on the bottom. Once you remove the nut, the control arm is gonna go up just like this. That's why I told you guys to hold the control arm or push it down at the same time you're removing the nut. Once you do that, just go ahead and set the knuckle right here to the side. Nothing is gonna happen to it. The next thing, I'm gonna go ahead and lower the jack enough for it to look just like that, and then we can remove the strut. So let me go ahead and remove the strut, put the new one in, and show you guys how to put it back on. So this is where the jack comes in handy. You can always pull the strut with your hand and then get in the holes and just put the nuts on top of it, or you can always jack it up and make sure it's going in. It's just pretty simple. It's just a little hard for me since I'm working with one hand. So as you guys can see, it already went in from the top, and on the bottom is the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put the bottom bolts and then put the top bolts as well. Then we can put the control arm on the knuckle, but I'm gonna go ahead and set it to the side and do this first. I already went ahead and put the nuts on the top and the bolts on the bottom as well. So I'm gonna continue to jack it up enough for me to be able to put the control arm inside the knuckle. And same thing, this is the perfect time to jack it up enough to be able to put this nut right here. And once you do that, just go ahead and put everything back together, which is this 10mm right here. And the only reason we did remove this one because the control arm goes up and you don't want to stretch all these cables right here. Don't forget to tighten everything to specs, and also don't forget to connect this connection right here, which I'm gonna do it before I forget myself. And once you put this connection, make sure you push this white tab, that way it can lock in. And that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment if you have any questions, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.